Hey guys, this is HOPEsaidit back with another HOPEsaidit. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought that would sound better in my head. But anyways, this video is about the double standards when it comes to working moms. And I'm not trying to make this a rant. I'm not, boo-hooing about it. But just think, in your everyday life, do you notice those double standards for working moms? First of all, working moms is a redundant phrase. Like, duh, moms work their butts off and then you go to work too. So it's really having like two full-time jobs and getting paid for like 3/4 of one because of the discrepancy in women's pay. Hello. So I just want you guys to understand a working mom's point of view. There's already 3 things that I have to deal with every day. So I have to deal with the double standard of being a mom and how people kind of favor dads with kids over moms with kids. Like if I'm at the store and I have my kids, it's like, oh, no one really stops to say anything good unless it's, the cute boys or something like that. I think only once has some lady just felt pity on me and said, Walton, would you help that lady get her groceries to her car? That's the first time I have heard that. But let me tell you what happens if my husband is going just with one of them. I go with like all 3 of them sometimes. My husband can take one and it's like, oh, and spending time with daddy today. You're such a good dad. You don't even know him. Yes, he is such a good dad, but you don't know the man. So every time he goes out, it's praise, praise, praise. And then I go out and it's like, would you stop having children? Have some respect for yourself. So that's the first one I have to deal with, that whole mom issue. Then at work, the working mom kind of double standard that goes on. And it started early on. Like with my first kid, I came back from maternity leave and I was like, okay, I'm back at it. And there are women are coming up saying, oh, you look so well rested. And I wish I had 3 months off. 3 months off. Do you know what happens during childbirth? Like you're bleeding, you're sore, you're pained. Okay, that's a vacation to you. Cool. And even after all that, while you're still, trying to heal and everything, you have to take care of a kid who's not going to stop crying unless he's fed or changed or asleep. What is night? What is day? Like you don't have a schedule. Well, I didn't have a schedule. You guys are better than me more than likely, but I didn't really have a sleep schedule set, and then I come back to work. So I'm like, dude, I just slept at 3 a.m. Bink. But I'm glad I look well rested to you. And I wouldn't really say it if in the same breath, another dad went on paternity leave and he comes back and people are like, oh, I just know that. Have you been even resting? Seriously? First of all, don't tell that to my husband because he got plenty of rest at night with paternity leave because I was the one who always got up. Now, mind you, that was kind of how we planned it because since I'm off and I'm on leave and he had to go to work, then, and let's keep it funky. The kids don't want him anyways. They didn't want him at night. They wanted me. So that's kind of how we worked it out. But, to just automatically assume, oh, Father, I know you're just tired. I'm not saying everybody. I was just shocked that someone had the nerve to say that I basically took a 3-month vacation. But for the most part, people should know, hey, you making it? You still good? Your mental health in order? I know your body ain't back, but let's not talk about that. Apart from maternity leave, even if you didn't experience that, that's cool. But what you will experience in the regular everyday work, oh my gosh, as if mommy guilt isn't enough. Like, you're always thinking I'm not doing enough. I'm always out. I'm trying to balance career and family. Am I a bad person for wanting to fulfill my personal career goals? Yeah, they'll kind of shove that in your face sometimes at work as well. If you have to stay late at work, and almost every job, I had to stay late at work. My goodness, people will, if you're, pounding it out and someone's going home, they're going to say, oh, don't stay too long. Your boys are going to miss you. Frank is over there too. You gonna tell him that? He running from his family. He just told me. What you gonna say to him? The mom's still at work. What the heck? It's chaos at home, as if a dad can't do anything. It's just the stereotypes. Most of the time these days, the men are cooking. That's not how it is in my house. So yes, I do have to cook, but, but I'm just saying you don't know anybody's situation to just talk as if you're doing a bad job if you're not at home. I know a lot of this is not coming from a bad place. It's not like they're saying I'm a bad person. It's just that you have to understand that if you already have this conflict or struggle inside of you, about family and career, saying stuff like that is not helping. And then let me go ahead and leave earlier, do something. And it's like, oh, I guess she just free. They giving her slack because she got a kid. It's a lose-lose. If I work too much, I suck as a mom. If I don't work hard enough to people's standards, then I'm slacking off at work. So you always have to have that in your mind. And even if I decide to take an off day and God forbid I don't take my children somewhere, it's, where are the kids? Are you watching them? Are they going with you? Who's gonna watch them while you're out? It's what in the world? Brandon can go. He can say he's taking the kids to the kennel and no one's gonna blink twice. So I just feel like there's a lot of leniency to fathers, as if you guys, you go out there, get the money, and the wife is supposed to stay home anyways. Yes, and in some households that works. But even if the wife is going out to work, you'd think that people would understand. Two working parents, I'm sure they somehow share responsibilities. Make it work, superwoman. So I talked about that kind of mom dynamic. I talked about the working mom dynamic. And now I'm going to delve into something that a lot of people, they tiptoe around. And that's being a Black working mom. I think there's always the perception that you have to kind of squelch that you're angry. And it's weird because almost any other race can be mean and it's just like, oh, she's a bee. Or it was that off day. But if I decide to be aggressive, then it's just like, you know how they are. I'm generalizing. This is not everybody. I'm saying this is what goes on sometimes in people's heads, in meetings, in different situations. You just always have to buck the stereotype. And that's really what this is about. You buck the stereotype as a mom, like, hey, I'm trying to make things work and I'm not slacking and this and that. And no, work's not falling off. I'm good. I can work and be a great mom. On the racial side of things, you're not trying to be angry Black woman too. You're not trying to be seen as aggressive. Now, mind you, everybody has an aggressive side. I don't care what race you are, you have an aggressive side. For some reason, just for Black women, people tend to think that's the default rather than just something that came out circumstantially. I'm not aggressive, guys. I'm not intimidating. And at the end of the day, what I had to learn is, yes, you be cognizant of perception and all that. But at the end of the day, if you think something of me, I can almost not change your mind. So why am I even trying to? So I just know whose I am and try to be the best version of me. And then who's going to tell me otherwise? Someone can say, oh, Hope, I think you're this and that. Okay, I'm sorry you feel that way. Don't you hate that apology? I'm sorry you feel that way. But what am I going to do? I can't change your mind. And really, if I can sleep at night and know that I'm not like that, okay. Like you perceive me wrong. Hopefully we can perceive each other differently in the future, but I'm not going to lose sleep at night if that's how you feel. And I know I'm not like that. Be you, okay? And you know how you are. God knows how you are. And, at the end of the day, if someone else thinks differently, yeah, kind of be self-aware and self-evaluate, but don't change yourself just to fit everybody's narrative, because perception is just that. This person can perceive you to be one thing. This person can perceive you to be another. You're going to keep on changing, rearranging? No, just know who you are, know how you act in certain situations, and act accordingly. Okay? I don't know how we got on that topic, but I just wanted to kind of tell you the different things that go on in a working mom's mind, and to delve even deeper, a Black working mom's mind. But there are double standards, guys. We're still working on that pay. Okay? We're still working on that pay. But, women have proven to be CEOs and all that other great stuff. So don't stop achieving your goals and achieving your dreams. It can be done. No one's superhuman. Okay. So, it's a balancing act. And I'm a homeschool teacher. Child, boo. We gonna do this. We gonna do what we can. I cannot go and come and kill myself over this. Okay. I just wanted to share some insight on that and hopefully encourage and uplift some women, but also just put that bug into the men's ear like, hey, watch what you say. It's not always easy. It's not always easy, but we're doing it. Guys, thank you so much. Follow my blog on HOPEsaidit.com. I post on Tuesdays. Go do your work. Sorry, I'm homeschooling. You see, HOPEsaidit.com. And actually, if you put your email address on HOPEsaidit.com, you'll get emailed my blog post. So you don't even have to check my website on Tuesdays. It will go straight to your inbox. Check that out, HOPEsaidit.com. Also follow me on social media at HOPEsaidit. I will see you next Tuesday. Bye. What was that? Bye. Did you finish your work? What question?